There are places described in the Bible that the modern world has tried to ignore, dismissing them as myth or exaggeration. They are not mere biblical settings or soulless ancient ruins, but portals between history and the sacred. From the cursed city of Sodom, buried under fire and ash, to the forgotten prison where Paul awaited his final trial, and the tunnel of Hezekiah, carved blindly in darkness to save a nation. These are the 13 real places from the Bible that you can visit today. Number 13, Sodom and Gomorrah. Many believed Sodom and Gomorrah were just myths, a cautionary tale of sin and divine wrath. But archaeologists discovered a 30-inch layer of ash near the Dead Sea, rich with mysterious microspheres of sulfur. This geological evidence lines up chillingly with ancient biblical prophecies of fiery judgment. These ruins are not merely ancient remains. They reflect the consequences of human pride and defiance. What was found next would prove that the Bible's most controversial names were grounded in history, not legend. Number 12, Caesarea Maritima. On the shores of Israel stands Caesarea Maritima, the birthplace of a discovery that changed history. For centuries, skeptics claimed Pontius Pilate was just a legend. No evidence could prove his existence. Then archaeologists uncovered a limestone inscription. Pontius Pilatus, prefect of Judea. This single stone turned doubt into certainty, carving a governor's name into history. More secrets lie buried beneath Israel's soil, forgotten prisons and sacred relics, whispers of a faith intertwined with the past. Number 11, Mount Ararat. Mount Ararat stands as a silent witness to the ancient flood, the place where the legendary ark is said to have come to rest. For decades, explorers and researchers have scanned its icy slopes, searching for traces of wood or remnants frozen in time. Radar images suggest unusual shapes beneath the snow, but no definitive proof has yet emerged. This mystery fuels more than just archaeology. It sparks a longing for faith and hope. Perhaps the true discovery isn't a relic of wood, but a rediscovery of belief. As the ark may still lie suspended between earth and heaven. Number 10, Hezekiah's tunnel. As an empire advanced, Jerusalem prepared for siege. King Hezekiah ordered a tunnel to bring water into the city, carved by two teams starting at opposite ends, blind to each other, yet meeting perfectly underground. Recent carbon dating from 2023 confirmed the ancient construction's authenticity, proving the clever engineering of the time. This tunnel, carved in darkness, still carries water today, symbolizing both human determination and divine influence. That same water would one day flow through the hands of a man who performed miracles, linking past and faith in an unbroken stream. Number 9, Walls of Jericho. The Battle of Jericho is a story of faith without weapons. The Israelites marched around the city, blowing trumpets, expecting the walls to fall by divine power alone. Archaeological evidence revealed that those ancient walls collapsed outward, not inward, defying natural explanation and hinting at an invisible force responding to faith. This paradox shows that sometimes the most powerful weapons are silent and unseen. If Jericho's fall was truly supernatural, it raises a deeper question. What about the city built to challenge heaven itself? Number 8, Nineveh. Nineveh was once the mightiest empire, ruthless and proud. But when the prophet Jonah warned of its doom, the city trembled and repented, a striking act of humility. Archaeologists uncovered carvings of kneeling kings and layers of ash, evidence of destruction following spiritual warning. Nineveh's fall reminds us that even the strongest kingdoms collapse under the weight of arrogance. Yet centuries later, another empire would rise, daring once again to defy the divine. Number 7. Pool of Bethesda. Hidden within Jerusalem's ruins lies the Pool of Bethesda, once forgotten but rediscovered in 1888. This ancient pool, surrounded by 5 porches, matches the biblical description perfectly. Here, a paralyzed man was healed, breaking the strict Sabbath laws, an act of compassion that sparked controversy. His healing symbolizes hope and the power of faith, yet others who witnessed miracles remained blind to belief. Nearby, another pool would later reveal truths even greater than this, deepening the mystery of healing and grace. Number 6. Babylon, the Tower. Babylon's ambition reached for the heavens, a tower built to defy God's order. Archaeologists found the ziggurat's foundations, remnants of this grand but doomed project. The city's pride led to its fall, but redemption came through Cyrus's decree, allowing restoration and hope. In Revelation, Babylon symbolizes corruption and worldly decay, a timeless warning. The higher humanity builds with pride, the harder and farther it falls, echoing through history as a lesson in humility. Number 5. Mount Sinai. Mount Sinai holds a sacred mystery. Where did Moses truly receive the 10 Commandments? Scholars debate the exact location: Egypt, Arabia, or an undiscovered peak in the wilderness. Ancient inscriptions and nomadic clues hint at a place of divine encounter, though definitive proof remains elusive. This silence is itself a powerful paradox. Absence of evidence can speak as loudly as presence. Some mountains communicate without words, leaving faith to fill the gaps and mystery to deepen reverence. Number 4. Island of Patmos. Exiled to the rocky island of Patmos, John received a vision that would shape the future. In a small cave, the words of Revelation were revealed, a cosmic prophecy of the end times. The ancient monastery still stands, guarding the silence that holds these sacred revelations. This isolated place marks where time and eternity converged, where silence itself became prophecy. But the story did not end there. The echoes of Revelation continue to resonate through history and faith alike. Number 3. Sea of Galilee. The Sea of Galilee is where miracles met the natural world, where storms obeyed commands, and a man walked on water. Archaeologists uncovered a first-century fishing boat, possibly witnessing these divine events. Today, the waters still shimmer with stories of faith and power, a timeless reminder of the divine presence among us. This serene lake has held whispers of calm and wonder for thousands of years, inviting reflection on faith's enduring strength. Still waters once carried the divine, echoing through generations as a powerful symbol of hope. Number 2. Capernaum. Capernaum was known as the home of miracles, healing the sick, teaching crowds, and welcoming Peter's house. It was a place filled with divine presence and transformation, yet its story carries a warning. Christ himself pointed out that if these miracles had happened elsewhere, people would have repented. But here, hearts remained closed. This city, so full of light and power, faced eventual judgment, reminding us that even miracles cannot force belief. Capernaum stands as a testament to faith's invitation and the human choice to accept or reject it. Number 1. Nazareth. Once doubted to exist, Nazareth has proven itself through archaeological finds, a simple home, carpenter's tools, and humble stone vessels. This small town, quiet and overlooked, holds great significance as the place where one of history's greatest stories began. From these humble origins emerged a figure who would change the course of humanity forever. Nazareth reminds us that true greatness often starts in silence, away from grandeur and spectacle. In the dust of this modest village, the seeds of hope and faith were planted, growing into a legacy that still inspires today. If you found these ancient stories captivating, there's much more waiting to be uncovered. Mysteries that challenge what we think we know and invite us to explore deeper truths. The journey doesn't end here. Watch the next video and prepare to question everything you thought was certain.